I listened to that one before I came here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah. He was an interesting dude for sure.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
interesting.
Lived in Peru. It's wild.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. I'm here with Dave Neering.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode. Comedian who lives in Denver, works at the Denver Comedy Underground, a great club
Hell yeah.
that's coming up. Or it's already up, but I mean, it's coming up, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting better, but already up.
Yeah, I've been trying to handle some of the booking stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like ticket sales have been pretty legit since I started working there. So
Nice. Is that like what your job is there?
yeah, I'm the general manager and the booker.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Did you have any experience working at a comedy club before?
Yeah, I moved here from Florida to work at Comedy Works.
Oh, really?
So I was Wendy Curtis's executive assistant for about a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. How'd you get that?
Well, so it started as I just started as door staff, and I mean I was just doing running food and seating people and shit
At Comedy Works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like a part-time job, 20 hours a week, 25 hours.
Yeah.
And I asked my manager, like if there was anything I could do to like get some extra hours. And she spoke with Wendy. I started out as like her errand boy. I would like pick up her dry cleaning and like get her tires rotated and stuff like that.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, for sure. And then her assistant Danielle went on maternity leave, so she asked if I wanted to fill that position.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, she was gone, and then she came back after a few months, and we kind of did that in tandem. So
Nice. And for those you don't know, Wendy Curtis is the founder of Comedy Works.
yeah. Well, she wasn't the founder. She bought it from the owner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she started as a cocktail waitress there.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you were at a comedy club in Florida?
No. I moved here specifically to start working in comedy. I was working at a electronic refurbishing facility in Florida.
Sick. Yeah, where in Florida?
West Palm Beach.
Oh, nice. Is that where you're from?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know much about Florida, but it seems like a cool place.
Yeah, it's fine for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Palm Beach is like it's like some of the most ghetto places you've ever seen, mixed with some of like the richest, fanciest places you've ever seen.
Right. You got Fort Lauderdale and like Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's crazy. So were you doing comedy down there?
No, I actually just started doing comedy like 6 months ago.
Wow. So you moved for something that you hadn't even started.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, I'm just doing comedy for fun. And I really want to work in the background. In all honesty, I'd probably like to like own my own club someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So,
nice.
But
yeah, I did tech for a while. That was fun. That and Last Best Comedy up in Bozeman.
Hell yeah.
It's really good to know the background, especially if you're doing comedy, or I mean, if you're doing the background, no comedy, because they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
And if you like know what you're looking for, like what to see when people are actually good or not.
For sure.
Yeah. So you probably have a good eye for talent.
Yeah, definitely. And honestly, it's kind of intimidating doing comedy because, I'm the booker at the club. So it's like, if I kind of have like a decision, I don't think this person's very funny. It's like, who am I to, like, I'm not a great comedian yet. I've only been doing it for a few months. So it's like,
it takes time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you can still like acknowledge that someone is good at something without being like at the level of it. Because like, I mean, you can watch LeBron play basketball and be like, that guy's pretty good at basketball.
Yeah, I'm like Rick Rubin. I know. I just know what's good.
He's awesome.
I don't know how to play it, but
I mean, you'll learn. It takes time, but Rick Rubin's awesome. Have you listened to his book?
No.
Oh, you should, or read his book, but I don't really read. I listen a lot.
Yeah.
I like to walk around when I'm like listening.
For sure.
Yeah, dude, his book is great. You should definitely listen to it.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he's just like, the things that he's worked on is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
he's been around for a while.
Kendrick, Wu-Tang Clan, like he just has an eye, like such a sick job. That's like such a dream job.
Yeah, for sure. Just
that's
like
awesome.
Fucking, what would you call it?
Creative consultant.
Yeah, consultant.
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, that's the life. You just like tell people what to do and you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, change this, fix this.
Exactly. And then they do it. Yeah, that's awesome. So you've been in Denver for how long?
Since 2022. I moved here December 1st of 2022.
Right after COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice. Yeah, and it seems like you've gotten in the system.
for sure. Yeah, it's a great city, great comedy scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think
awesome.
it's top 5
Yeah,
in the country.
for sure. I would absolutely agree.
Yeah, like when I was choosing one to like take the next step because I was in Montana and was like, okay, I need to like expand because I kind of like moved to the top of a small scene, which like doesn't, whatever. But so it's like, okay, you do the thing that comedians do, you move on to grow. So it's like LA, New York, which were just like so expensive. I don't even know like how it would be possible to live there. Austin, I don't totally agree with everything that goes on in Austin. It's a cool place, but
There are some great comedians.
oh
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. No, for sure. I mean, I like Shane and like
Yeah, but even like lower level comedians, Heather
Yeah.
Keith. Have you ever?
I
heard?
know.
Oh, she's great. Or Luke something. I don't know. Hot female.
Hot
comedian.
female comedian.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, I love the way he does. Like this person stole my joke. It's like
Yeah.
not even close.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
A lot of the like lower level comedians are pretty great. It's the
Yeah.
big names that kind of like give it a bad name.
Yeah. No, and Austin is a cool place. And yeah, there was someone from Bozeman who was also good who moved there, and he's like in the system at Creek in the Cave, so
Hell
he
yeah.
seems to like it.
So-
But yeah, and then there's like Chicago, which I've heard is good.
Yeah.
Cool city, and then Denver and Nashville, kind of, but that's just because of Nate Bargatze.
Yeah.
And Theo. But yeah, and Denver. I chose Denver because the mountains are sick.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great state. I moved here specifically for Comedy Works because I just heard so many like
Yeah,
great things about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm very happy I ended up where I'm at. The I don't want to like shit talk anybody or whatever, but I'll just say like the vibes at DCU are like immaculate for sure.
Yeah. No, they are. You guys, you take care of your patrons.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. And the comics, you do a good job. And I've noticed like it's just like it's definitely expanding or like getting better
For sure.
Even the mic like is getting so much better.
Yeah, every week it's got more and more customers, more comedians. Last week we
Yeah.
had like 50 comedians sign up. So.
I know. I got there late. Usually like you get there right at 7 and you're all right. But
For sure.
yeah. So now, I mean, competition's good. It makes people better. Yeah. And it's like the mic started, it would be like 9 or 10 people,
Yeah.
But now it's up to like 50.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's, if you're like a really established comedy club, like you have like one night of the week that's an open mic that's like really solid,
For sure.
like New Talent Night.
Mhm.
I haven't really gone to Thick Skin much, but I've heard that one's good too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They always do like a tattoo competition, like worst tattoo competition.
Yeah, worst
I think.
tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully I would not get in that. I like my tattoos. Yeah. Do you have any tattoo?
I have one tattoo on my back. It's my nephew's initials.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I like them. I'm about to get another one on my right shoulder.
For sure. I'd like to get them. They're just like, it's such a commitment. and
Yeah.
They're so expensive.
Yeah.
It's like, this is going to be on me for the rest of my life. I want
Expensive
to be
as fuck.
sure.
Yeah,
that
I
it's
know.
something I want.
It's almost easier after you get the first one though.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, before you get it, you're like, oh, how can I be with something for the rest of my life? It's kind of like a marriage. And then after you get one, you're like, oh, this is sick. And you really don't think about them
Yeah.
because they're just like there.
They're just part of you.
Yeah, exactly. But I do like my tattoos, so I don't know what it would be like to not like my tattoo.
What do you got?
I have a full sleeve on this side. It's like, and then a polar bear over here.
Whoa.
Yeah, and yeah, it cost me a lot. It was like $3,000.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
That's wild. Yeah. I'm going to stick with piercings for a little while.
I was 21 and I had an office job, so I was like living in a house with 5 people, so rent was like $400
Hell
a
yeah.
month.
Nice.
So I had some extra cash to spend,
Sick.
and yeah, pulled the trigger. I don't regret it. It was awesome.
Hell yeah. No. it looks
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. Yeah. So, did Wendy ever make you do any crazy stuff as there or something?
I don't know. I mean, it was a lot of just like, when I was just like her errand boy, it was a
Yeah.
lot of like doing crafts and stuff, getting ready for like
Yeah.
a Valentine's Day show or Christmas show. Like,
Right.
She was a very crafty lady.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Not nothing too crazy. I used to have to pick up her medication. I bought weed for her once.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, that's what I've heard. Like, I mean, everyone, when you get like up into those upper jobs, like you're either started as a driver or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that was pretty sick working there was I would drive comedians to like news and radio to promote their shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have a really funny story actually. So, Brian Callen, you know who Brian Callen?
Yeah.
I drove him to news and radio, and first of all, he was like the most Hollywood dude I've ever met in my life. Like, I mean, we started talking about my dad, and like, he passed away when I was 18.
Gotcha.
But he passed away of a fentanyl overdose, and it's like I don't feel any type of way about it, right?
Yeah.
But he was like, dude, that is so messed up, man. That is fucking so. It's like, yeah,
He's really animated.
But like a month after that, I got a text, and it was like a group text with him and Sammy the Bull Gravano.
I don't know.
He was like a mob boss in the 80s. He got arrested, and he like outed a bunch of his accomplices, so he got like exonerated.
Yeah.
And they were like he thought that he was texting Derek Wolfe, who's like a football player.
Yeah, for Broncos.
Yeah. And they were like trying to set up a podcast, and I'm like, am I supposed to be Sammy or Derek? And he's like, Brian Callen's like, haha, you're Derek, silly. What are you?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
And I'm like, dude, this is Dave. I fucking drove you like a month ago. And he calls me. He's like, this is Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, man. But he's trying to get me whacked or something, dude.
Yeah, seriously. That's such a weird group chat.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy if they were like, you got the stuff? Detecting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I also drove Caroline Ray. You ever watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
No.
She was the Aunt Hilda in Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was gonna be like kind of like not chill, but like just based on her text, she was like real dry and to the point.
Yeah.
And then when I met her, she was like the sweetest lady in the world. It was awesome.
Well,
I told her like,
texting is hard.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Especially she's an old lady.
Yeah.
But my windshield's cracked in my car. She was like, you gonna get that fixed? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And she's like, I think insurance will cover it. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. She's like, do you have insurance? I'm like, yes, Mom, I have insurance.
Fuck, it's hard. My windshield is cracked right now. It's been cracked for a month, and it's just so hard to like actually get to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm so bad at that.
It's like $300.
I know. I need to get my car registered too. So yeah, don't arrest me. Like it is registered. I'm so bad at like those mundane tasks.
Yeah,
I just want everything to be exciting, which is like why I like to stand up.
Yeah.
It's like I can do an open mic. I'll wait 2 hours to do an open mic, but I can't fucking wait at the DMV. Yeah, that's brutal. So, do you have any experience producing at all?
No.
Are you gonna try at all?
No. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I need to produce a show here. It's pretty fun. Like it seems like that's like the way to get into the Denver scene, really.
For sure. I'm trying to get on some shows myself, but like I don't know. I only have 2 days off in a week, Sundays and Tuesdays. And I work nights, obviously working at the club.
Yeah.
But as far as like producing a show, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I need to. Do you have a job in the morning, or are you full time?
No,
nice.
I'm full time.
Awesome.
I usually work like 40, 45 hours a week there.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. I'm there more than anybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing like the books and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's tough. That takes a while too. Yeah. That's what I do like during the day is bookkeeping.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good job for comedy. It's just like you can do it remotely and whatever. So
sick.
Yeah. What else are you into? Are you a mountain guy?
I am. I like hiking a lot.
Yeah,
it's sick. I like taking mushrooms and going for a hike.
Yeah, that's what I like to do too.
For sure. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's one of the reasons I moved to Colorado is I could grow my own mushrooms here.
Damn, is it hard?
No, it's so easy.
Yeah.
All you need is a tube, and then you just go to the Colorado Cultures, which is here. It's just a store.
Yeah.
And then you just buy the seeds from them. And then, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff you have to do, but it's like
pretty cheap to get started, right? Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I mean, total it was probably $200, but you get a yield of like $1,000 worth.
Jesus.
So, yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, they last forever.
Nice.
Yeah, I was just like giving them away to friends because I was like, I'm not going to use these.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's really easy. You just you put it in like a bag of corn essentially, or like a grain. And then it like grows out, and you shoot the seed into it. It comes in a syringe. And then it like grows out on the corn until it's like white, and then you like break it up, and then you put it in a bunch of dirt, and then you put it in darkness for 2 weeks, and then it that like initiates the something about darkness for 2 weeks triggers the fungi to grow.
Okay.
And then they come, and then you have to cut them and dry them.
Yeah, for sure.
But you can just get like a dehydrator for like $20 on whatever.
Nice.
And there you go, internet. Now you know. Now you know how to do it. Yeah, it's super easy.
That's wild.
But yeah, I mean, I grew up in the middle of the mountains, like small town. So yeah, I love doing that stuff, and I like going to the desert a lot, like doing mushrooms and hiking in the desert.
Nice.
Because I feel like it's like calm, and I don't know.
I took acid and went to the sand dunes last year.
Nice.
It was fucking amazing.
The Great Sand Dunes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Did you backpack?
Yeah, I hiked like pretty far into the sand dunes. I didn't see anybody for like maybe an hour or two before I took it.
Yeah.
And then I just like laid on the side of a dune. I looked up at the sky.
Awesome.
I took 2 tabs and I just freaked out for a little while.
That's
crazy.
It
was
was
amazing, dude.
The stars there are so good too.
Oh, dude, it was crazy.
Yeah. Because I just backpacked it like a couple of weeks ago.
Nice.
Or like a month ago. Yeah. No, it's so awesome. Getting over that first dune is so hard though.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy because, I mean, like there's so much resistance walking in sand, and then you're walking like it's like 1,000-foot elevation gain or whatever. But once you get up there, you're like, oh, I'm chilling. Yeah,
I know. And I had a pack on. And then I was like putting my tent down in a spot that I thought was good, and then it was so windy, so we had to move like further in the dunes.
Damn.
But eventually we got a good spot. But yeah, that's the place to do it for sure.
I was definitely underprepared. I brought a starfish tuna kit or whatever it's called, and like a couple bottles of water and a vape and a weed pen. That's literally all I brought.
That's camping. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I respect people who could do it without gear, because it's just like you're out there
for sure.
And you can sleep in the dunes without a tent. I mean, you just have to like protect your face and hope the wind doesn't fucking But I'm still getting sand out of everything.
There's still sand in the back of my car.
Yeah, it fucking is everywhere. But that is such a good place. It's so cool.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing about Colorado is you have to watch out for the thunderstorms here. There's so many thunderstorms. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I like to hike at like that dusk time. But here you have to like actually be worried about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. And go into high altitude. Have you done some like high altitude stuff?
I haven't like hiked a 14er or anything like that. I would like to for sure. But
it was hard. I did one just out of spite because I had like just coming off my back surgery, and I was like, I gotta fucking do this.
I mean, I've been to like Rocky Mountain National Park where like you drive up and you're already like 10,000 feet elevated, and I've hiked up there, but like I haven't like hiked to the peak of a mountain or anything.
Oh yeah. Well, if you want to go, I'll take you somewhere.
Hell yeah.
Sick. Yeah. I like going to lakes more than peaks. Peaks are cool because you can like see everything, but lakes are just like, it's so nice to swim at the top because it's just like very refreshing and chilling. Yeah, that's what I like to do.
Oh, yeah.
But I like taking people. I like doing guides and stuff like that, taking people out who don't know much about the wilderness. Because people are so afraid of it because they see like bear videos, and they're just like, they think they're everywhere. But I've been so many hours in the woods, and I've seen like 4 bears.
And I've seen a few moose. I've seen like elk and deer. I've never seen a bear.
Yeah, you don't really want to.
I would love to.
From a car, you want to.
Yeah, for sure.
Or from like the other side, but yeah, dude, bears are so scary. Like I lived in Montana where they have grizzlies, which are like so terrifying, and they can run at 20 miles an hour for 4 miles.
Damn.
So they're gonna catch you.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know. And
black bears won't really like fuck with you too much.
No, bears are much more chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you can scare them away, and they're much smaller. Yeah. Black bears, I'm not. Moose are pretty terrifying.
Yeah, dude. They will absolutely fuck you up.
They will fuck you up. Especially if you get the daughter or like the kid. Like the moms are the ones. Mom animals are the ones that you want to be afraid of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And moose can also swim really well.
Oh, shit.
Surprising. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
They're a lot bigger than I would have guessed.
They're so big,
like 50% larger than like a horse.
Yeah. I know.
They're fucking up
And they
there.
have those horns.
Yeah, dude. They are up there.
You don't want to get impaled by a moose. That would be crazy. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm not like a hunter, so I don't carry a gun or anything. So I'm just like raw dogging it out. So if they decide that my time has come, then my time has come.
Yeah.
I carry bear spray, but I don't even know if that works.
I should probably do that. I go out alone a lot for the most part.
Me too.
So I should probably get some like bear spray or something.
Yeah. Alone in the woods is awesome. I'm a big fan of the Japanese government actually calls it forest bathing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like literally the forest industry or the forest government of essentially the Department of Forestry of Japan, like made it an official thing that's like health beneficial is walking in the woods.
Yeah.
They call it forest bathing. It's really cool. But yeah, I just think it's cool. Like the government there like actually acknowledges that it's good for you.
For sure.
And they actually want to like take care of their citizens, you know?
That's sick.
That's sick, yeah. I think it's like long form meditation a lot of times.
Yeah.
Going out alone.
I like going out alone because I like taking psychedelics, and
a lot of people are freaky about it.
Yeah, people are just like, there's always like one guy who's like, who's this trippy man, you know, and it's
trying
like,
to fuck
it's
with
like,
you.
dude, shut the fuck up. Or there's someone who's like, I'm having a bad time, and it's like,
oh yeah,
you should go over there.
You don't want to babysit.
Do that over there.
yeah, I'm not trying to babysit, bro. I know, yeah. That's why I don't take a lot of people hiking and like doing psychedelics, because it's just like I don't want to take care of you the whole time. Like I want to just like be vibing, and it's all good.
Yeah,
like these are what these things are made for.
It's literally all in your head, dude.
Yeah. I mean, the trees, like you can see them like breathing and stuff.
Yeah,
like, that's awesome. Yeah, I've heard people see eyes, but I don't know about that.
I haven't seen any eyes.
Yeah, I just get like breathing and like wavingness. Yeah. And like such clear thoughts.
For sure.
And you can walk for forever.
What's wild is like, I feel like my thoughts are very clear, but then when I try to speak, it's like my brain just does not communicate with my mouth.
For sure.
Like I just can't get words out.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Or you try to write something down.
Yeah.
It's impossible. Yeah. Even trying to remember what you were thinking about afterwards is hard. Yeah. But in the moment, you're like, I know I'm thinking clearly right now. Like this is going well. Yeah, and you can just walk for forever.
Yeah.
Like you don't feel it in your legs or anything. Do you listen to music?
Yeah, I'm a big music guy.
Nice.
I really like jazz a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never understood jazz people, dude.
Dude, it's probably, I should put you on. I'll send you some shit.
Should do. I mean, I've tried.
You ever listen to Bad Bad Not Good?
No.
Oh man, they're fucking incredible.
I'll check it out.
Oh my god.
Do you go to Dazzle or whatever here?
No.
That's the jazz club.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my dad likes jazz, so like when he came, that's what he went to.
Okay, where's it at?
Near Comedy Works, kind of downtown. Nice. Yeah, and I think they get some big names because every time I've checked, they like sell out. So I mean, these people have got to be pretty important, or, you know, in the jazz world.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Dazzle.
Dazzle, yeah.
Nice.
Do you play any instruments?
No, I bought a keyboard like a few months ago, and I tried to learn.
It takes a long time.
It does take a long time, and like so I was using like this online tutorial or like this online like class or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's called Hoffman's Academy, and like the early episodes are supposed to be like, you know, for all ages.
Yeah.
But it's like very clearly marketed towards like children. So it's like, all right, guys, here's what we're gonna do today.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I feel like a little baby.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, you're like, this is meant for fourth graders.
Yeah.
That's brutal. Yeah, my brain does not work for music for some reason. I tried to take a music class in college, and I was like, I can't fucking do this, which is weird. Like I can do math. I'm good at math, but that's what music is. But I don't know, it doesn't translate. You're only given so much in this world, you know.
I'm not good at math either. I wasn't good in school.
Oh, really?
No.
Are you ADHD?
Maybe, probably.
Yeah,
I've never been diagnosed.
That's fair. I mean, most creative people aren't good in school because their like brains are somewhere else.
Yeah, for sure. I dropped out my second time taking senior year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, you said you were going through stuff with your dad, too. That's
yeah.
So that adds to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it all works out. You're here now. You got a great job.
Every moment in my life has led me to where I'm at today.
Exactly. So that's the message I get with psychedelics.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
All good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, so that like experience in the sand dunes, like it was kind of like it changed my life in a really positive way.
Yeah.
And I feel like, like pretty much what you just said, like uh, people had always told me like, you can only control the things that you can control, right? And,
Yeah,
like, the ones that you can't aren't worth stressing about.
Yeah.
And I feel like that kind of clicked with me after. I don't know how to explain it. You can never really properly explain like a psychedelic experience, but it's like it was like a very serious attitude adjustment.
Yeah, it feels like putting a piece of puzzle, like finishing the puzzle, like in your head.
I feel like much more driven towards the things that I want, and I feel like I'm like nicer to people, and I don't know.
Yeah, that is definitely a side effect because you kind of realize like everyone's having their own experience. We're all just people. Like, who cares if you have a fucking yacht? Like you were just like born into that circumstance. Like, people are all pretty much the same. And yeah, I mean, I've never done LSD, but I've taken some serious psychedelics. But yeah, I mean, what other things happened in the sand dunes? Do you remember? Like,
I mean, the first like maybe 30 minutes or an hour, I did kind of like think that I was like covered in ticks.
Oh no!
But there's no bugs.
Put on some jazz, bro.
there's no like bugs.
Yeah, there's nothing.
And I kind of like convinced myself like it's all in my head.
Yeah.
And then I laid there on the side of the dune and I just kept saying to myself over and over again, I'm like, it's good to be scared sometimes. And,
somebody walked by there.
And I called my friend Whitney. And she was like, I like tried to tell her that I was having a rough time, but I couldn't get the words out really. And she's like, she literally said, well, that sounds like a you problem. And I'm like, Jesus, I gotta go. And
good advice.
And I call her back like maybe 4 or 5 hours later when I've like calmed down a little bit. Yeah. And I'm like in a good mood at this point. I'm like just fucking with her. I'm like, that sounds like a you fuck you, dude. And she just laughed. But I went back to my campsite. I drove back. I probably shouldn't have done that. I drove back to my campsite. I looked at the stars for like a little while. I felt like extreme peace like I've never felt in my life before. I looked at the stars. Well, they were like, still kind of moving all over the place. I waited for them to stop moving. And then about like 9 hours into my trip, I drove home and I stopped at Whataburger on the way, and then I got home.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about with that like intense peace.
Yeah,
where
it was
just
like something I'd never experienced before.
Everything's okay.
It was all okay.
Yeah,
my life was not for nothing, and I got to where I'm at today. And if I keep like trucking on, I'll achieve the things that I want.
Keep on living. Focus energy towards something. Yeah,
for sure.
And it's also just like all the trauma you've been through in your life, it like clicks. You're like, oh, I went through that to do this.
Yeah.
And it like, kind of it's easier to see your life in hindsight. For sure. I mean, you got to live it forward, but it makes sense backwards. Yeah. That's what a popular saying.
A lot of it for me is like, I mean, all the people that I'm friends with, everyone that I know, I'm very grateful that I have them in my life. And it's if I hadn't have gone through everything prior, I wouldn't have, and maybe I never would have moved to Denver, Maybe I wouldn't have started working in comedy.
Yeah. I mean, comedy, you definitely need some trauma in your background.
For sure.
Like, especially comedy. You literally can't. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. Also, I've also gotten the message like it's all like love is very important. Like it's all about love,
Definitely.
Like take care of your friends and all the good things.
Yeah.
They come from that. Yeah, I've never done acid. I should probably do it eventually. I've always just been a mushroom guy.
Yeah.
They're easier. I was afraid of the how LSD is made in a lab, whereas mushrooms are like grown naturally. I don't know. That always freaked me out.
For sure. Yeah. And it's also like such a commitment. You really need to like put aside a whole day.
7 hours.
To take acid, whereas mushrooms just like a few hours.
Yeah. But I've heard the visuals are great.
Oh yeah.
Which is like appealing.
I only took acid for the first time last year. My whole life I've only been taking mushrooms.
Yeah.
Last year.
Interesting. Yeah. Did you like the first time?
Yeah, it was great. I went on a hike with my friend Whitney, and it was pretty. We went to Lookout Mountain. I remember I was like up on top of the mountain, and I'm looking down at the highway, and I'm like, look at all those fucking people going to work.
Look at those ants.
They could be up here doing acid.
They're in the system.
Yeah, literally.
They're just a cog in
Yeah.
me. I'm around it. Hey, I get it. That's my whole life is trying to avoid the machine. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I know. I worked a 9-to-5 job when I was in my early 20s, and I was like, this is not it, bro.
Yeah.
You're telling me I worked my whole life for this? Absolutely not. And then there just happened to be a small comedy club in the middle of Montana that I worked into an open mic, and I was like, I can do it as good as these people, at least. You know, open mic comedy is so fucking funny.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely an experience. I really enjoy watching people do terrible as much as I enjoy seeing people crush.
Oh yeah.
I don't like seeing people just kind of do average.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I would want to see one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, being terrible is so funny.
Yeah.
It's not fun when it happens to you, I'll tell you that. Just like in the style that I write in, it's like I'm writing like jokes, so it's like not storytelling. So it's like if it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. So it's like silence. I'm like, fuck.
For sure.
Yeah, but then the next one will like work sometimes, you know.
I try to do storytelling. It's hard to just be like a joke guy, you know?
Yeah.
Like you ever seen Jeremy Cash?
Yeah.
What he does is like so impressive, you know?
Yeah.
It
is hard to write like one-liner jokes. It's harder to get material that way too.
For sure.
It takes a lot longer. Storytelling, is faster for sure.
Yeah.
I like some storytellers. Like Ali Sadiq is good.
Yeah, definitely.
He's solid.
Yeah,
Tom Segura is good.
Gout on boots. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah. I mean, just the rate at which he puts out specials too is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you have any comedians that you like looked up to a lot?
I mean, Ari Shaffir is probably my favorite.
Oh,
I
really?
really like Rory Scovel.
Yeah. Rory's good.
I used to really like Tom Segura. I feel like he's kind of like fallen off a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like something happens when you get to a certain level of fame.
Skinny and rich.
Well, it's not even that. It's like when you become so big, you have an audience. So whenever you do any show, your audience is there to see you.
Yeah.
And people will give you a reaction based on anything that you have to say.
Yeah.
And a big part of like building your set is getting reactions and figuring out what does and doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you become so popular and you get those reactions on everything, you can't gauge what's funny and what's not funny.
Yeah.
And so many like big names kind of like lose it after a while. That's why I like working at DCU. It's the people that come through like definitely will have their audience, but
they're on the way up.
Exactly. Yeah. They're in like the middle range.
Yeah.
So those people are working like really, really hard.
Yeah.
And I get to see like some of the best shows I've ever seen working there. So,
yeah. I know. Yeah, I saw the Rory Scovel show.
Oh,
that
my
was
God.
incredible.
He was amazing.
And it was right before he released the special.
Yeah.
So it was like as tight as it could
For
be.
sure.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you'll see someone in comedy who's like at the like elite tier and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like that's I just saw Ron, the guy who won Funny AF. Ron, fucking, what is his last name? I don't know. But he won the Netflix show with Kevin Hart, and he was like so good. And I went to the 9:45 show, and he did 2 hours.
Nice.
Like he was just like ripping through his material, and it was some of the best stuff I've seen. And you're like, oh, that's why he won that show.
Yeah, I can't imagine watching one guy for 2 hours do stand up.
Yeah, I mean,
sounds like a lot.
It was a lot, but like he was like just literally like just going through his jokes, and I was there for it.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had to sit in the front though. I hate sitting in the front.
I like sitting in the front. I don't care to get picked on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's not the picking on. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like they like sense your energy more when you're right there.
You feel obligated to laugh.
Yeah. It's like you feel obligated to like react to everything.
For sure.
Like, yeah. And they serve food, which is hard to like, eat nachos and laugh at the same time.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have pizza, but pizza's chill.
Yeah.
I have a food and comedy clubs. I don't
free pizza.
Yeah, free pizza. Yeah.
And the only comedy club in Colorado without a 2-item minimum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Yeah, I know. I didn't have that at my last club.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it really like, and you guys have good, like, your prices are good for,
Yeah.
and I feel like you guys have a good name with the comics,
Mhm.
like around the country, and you're pulling like people who are like, on the way up,
Yeah,
or
definitely.
have like a following and stuff. So, what's your process for like finding someone?
Well, usually it's just talking to agents, and they kind of like
Yeah.
push the people that they really want to get through. And a lot of the times, it's like it's some like lower level people who aren't really like touring a whole lot yet.
Yeah.
You kind of got to like get past those people to kind of get through to like it's kind of hard to. It's much easier at Comedy Works for them to like. Everyone wants to do Comedy
Right.
Works for some reason. It is a great club. I don't want to talk shit. It's a great club, but
Yeah,
like
it's just like how everyone wants to go to like Wrigley Fields or whatever,
yeah, yeah, for sure. So it's kind of like finding people in our range. You know, I'll go through like WME's roster, and I'll look at their following. I'll look at their engagement, look at
Yeah.
what other clubs they're doing across the country, and I'll be like, all right, this is the guy we want, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're dealing with agents mostly. That's crazy. So like all that, when does someone get an agent like as a comedian?
It really depends, I guess. I don't know. Once you get like a certain following on Instagram, I think you kind of like
They'll reach out.
yeah, Instagram is like the big thing.
It's the king. Yeah, I
for
know.
sure.
Yeah. That's why I started this podcast. So I have to have more content,
Yeah.
but I'm like figuring out the shit. I need to get 2 camera angles and all that shit,
Yeah.
Yeah. And also clipping is a big deal.
For
Yeah. I'm learning a lot about like engagement and how to get engagement by doing this. Like thumbnails are so important, like all the little stuff.
Yeah. You ever see like Mr. Beast? Like I saw like a compilation of like every thumbnail Mr. Beast used on one video, and like testing them all out, and it's like 150 different thumbnails.
Really?
And it's just like tiny adjustments to each one.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
mean, that's why he's the best, because his details are crazy, and he's like so crazy. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna make the Hunger Games soon.
Yeah.
It's coming, dude. He's so close.
Yeah.
He's like one bad breakup away from reigning terror. But I'm serious. Like, I think right now he's like fine, but yeah, he's got so much money and so much power. Like other videos are giving away like $100, and he's like, "Here's $5 million."
And if you take your fucking hand off the car for a second, it's gone.
Yeah, if you cut your hand off, we'll give you $1 million. Like, I mean, one of them, he like literally trapped these people in a grocery store for 2 years. Like, you're taking 2 years away from these people, and then at the end, like one guy like probably doesn't get anything.
Yeah,
just like, oh my god, that's so brutal.
For sure.
If I was on a Mr. Beast video, as soon as I'm getting offered anything over 100,000, I'm taking that and bouncing. Yeah. I mean, so fast. There was one that was like on his last season where it was like you could count it up. It counts up to 1 million, and if you click the button, you get the money, but you also kick out like 10 or 20 people or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm doing that so fast. I am taking $1 million. Sorry, 20 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people didn't do it. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. So how'd you switch over from the Comedy Works to DCU?
I left Comedy Works after a little while because it was just a little stressful there. Yeah. Wendy she's kind of harsh at times.
I can see.
But and then I did some pizza delivery for a little while. Yeah, in between, and I wanted to get back into comedy. You know, it's like I'm not going to build a career delivering pizzas, and this is what I came here for.
Right.
So I went to DCU, and I told them about my experience at Comedy Works, and it's just been great ever since. Honestly, like I said, the vibes at DCU are a million times better. Ben is a much easier person.
He's a comic too.
Yeah.
So
Wendy is like very about her business, you know, which I mean makes sense for sure, but it's like Ben's like a purist about the art.
Right.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Wendy is much more of like a businesswoman
for sure.
Whereas Ben is like a comedian.
Yeah.
With a comedy club.
Yeah.
I think didn't the underground moved too, right?
Yeah, it started as a bar show. I'm pretty sure in like an Irish pub.
Yeah.
Like 5 years ago. And then they got a they started in a basement. Like they had like their own
Yeah,
room
I've heard
in the basement of a church.
Nice.
And then it was there for like 3 years, and they moved to this location on January 1st of last year. So
Wow, yeah, it's huge. So is it anything during the day or no?
no,
Nice.
it used to be like a extension of Woods Boss, the
okay.
brewery next door.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So do you guys rent out that space?
we do. Yeah.
Huh, interesting. That's crazy. Yeah. The behind the scenes of comedy clubs is so cool.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I enjoyed doing tech. I just wanted to be a door guy, but they were like, no, you have to do this because nobody wanted to do tech.
Yeah.
So they made me learn.
I like the position I'm in a lot. When I was at Comedy Works, I was strictly working at the headquarters, so I had no involvement in the club.
I didn't even know they had a headquarters.
Yeah, and now like I have a more important job. I'm handling booking and the general manager. But
Yeah.
I get to be in the club and watch comedy, which is like really what it's all about for me.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like
Yeah, that was what's sick about my job is I was just like watching comedy the whole time.
yeah,
And you just turn on the mic and turn it off.
for sure.
You know?
It's like the other one was a career path, but it was also an office job. It wasn't it didn't feel like a comedy job, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's the way that way in sports too. Like people think you get like a job in high up in sports. It's like all about sports, but it's all about bills.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
bills and paying money. Yeah. Well, that's sick. Yeah. So do you have any goals like with comedy right now? Like in terms of being a comedian, you're just like working on material.
I want to get good for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like my stuff is a little too depressing at the moment. I kind of got to work on that. Have you ever watched me go up?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you talk about your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finding the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Finding the sex toy.
Yeah.
Which like is funny. Yeah. Yeah.
But
I don't know. All the good jokes I find is just like they do stem from darkness, but you have to like miss the darkness.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You have to be like to the left of it, but like have being talked about it.
For sure.
Yeah, it's interesting in doing comedy in Denver, like the sense of humor is a lot different.
Mhm.
Like in Montana, people are very rugged. So you can kind of say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Whereas in Denver, city people are much different. They're more accepting of other people for sure. You can be yourself in the city, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But in Montana, like you can like feel like you can literally say anything to those like blue collar guys, and it will just like they won't get offended. It's crazy.
For sure.
Yeah, but it's good to have like experience in both places because you get like the left and the right, and then you meet in the middle.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I just like I'm just doing comedy for fun.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like some people might feel like that kind of like if I'm not doing this for like the purpose of becoming a comedian, then I'm just taking up space. But I don't know. It's fun for me.
I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, 90% of comedians aren't full-time comedians. Like, you know, there's a very select few of people that figure out how to make it a living and actually can do it and actually get the following. So I don't know. I feel like that is what comedy is about, is fun for 90% of the time. Yeah. And even the people who make it, they say like the best time they had during comedy was when they hadn't made it yet and were doing like open mics and stuff. Yeah. That's what like Shane Gillis says, at least. I don't know.
And I mean, I still only I just did my first like real show like a month ago.
Yeah.
Hudson Hill. Yeah. And I did Best of Denver at the club. Nice. And, I'm doing the Forest Room at the end of the month. So
nice.
I'm still in like my first few like actual shows.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to get a few more shows in Denver. I should produce one. I will produce one. I was just getting this podcast up and running first. I'm also really bad about asking. Yeah. There's just it's hard to like work a full-time job and do comedy and do content and all that stuff. Yeah. You're like constantly doing it, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get up a lot because I work nights already. So I really only get to go up like twice a week.
Right. Yeah. I also like to like fuck off into the mountains sometimes, you know, for a few days, which, you know, hinders it a little bit. Do you ever do any backpacking?
I like camping.
Well, no, like overnight. Yeah.
I mean, I go for pretty long hikes. Like, I'll go for like 15 miles or whatever.
Oh,
But
wow.
I've never like camped on a trail or anything like that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And then you don't have to hike so far.
Yeah.
You only have to do like 7 miles. But I mean, I have a bad back, but I can still do it. But the pack is fun. I enjoy backpacking because you kind of like get the full experience of like staying overnight. And I like to sleep in my hammock.
Yeah.
Because it's easier than a tent and you can just like post up on a tree.
For sure.
Which is dope. Yeah, you should check it out sometime.
Nice. Yeah. I feel like I like that I'm aware of my surroundings while I hike. It'd be kind of spooky just being out in the open, like sleeping on a hammock on a trail.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think so, but I mean that's what people did for 400,000 years.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It taps into that primal instincts, you know. And also, it's chill. I mean, there's no animals in Colorado really that are like that dangerous at all.
Yeah.
It's not like the North or Alaska. Alaska, you could die for sure.
Didn't they like release like wolves into the wild recently or something?
In Colorado?
I think so.
I think so, maybe.
Yeah.
They did that in Idaho, and that was like really popular, and it fucked up the ecosystem.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. That was in like the early 2000s. Yeah, they killed like every elk. Yeah.
I think I saw a wolf in Texas once.
Maybe.
I was driving on the highway, and I was with my girlfriend, who I'm not with anymore. But I was driving, and I was like, bro, I just saw like the beefiest fucking coyote I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, it was like a jacked coyote, and she was like, I think that's probably sounds like a fucking wolf.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know.
Just listen to it. If it howls, it's a wolf. If it yips, it's a coyote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Wolves, they hunt in packs, but they're pretty afraid of humans. So I'm not like terrified of wolves. Mountain lions, I don't like.
Yeah.
Because mountain lions are smart as fuck.
For sure.
And they're cats, and cats like to play with people, which is not what you like. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen a few mountain lions. They're terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love big cats.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a mountain lion.
Oh, they're so fucking, they're terrifying. They're so smart too, and they can just like hop from tree to tree. This one time I was hiking. I was in Montana. I was hiking, and I crossed over this bridge, and it was like kind of snowing. It was like October, November, and there was no tracks. And then I crossed back over 15 minutes later, and there were fat mountain lion tracks. So I was like, fuck. Within the last like 15 minutes, this mountain lion is here.
Yeah.
So then I just like ran back and it was fine, but it was funny because I went to the brewery with my friend that I was with, and we walk in and we were hiking out Jack Creek. He was like asking what we were doing, and then we're hiking out Jack Creek, and he's like, oh, there's a cougar out there. I was like, fuck you guys. And this is like Ennis, this small fishing town in Montana, so of course they don't like put up anything. They're just like, yeah. You just assume. But yeah, like apparently everybody knows about the mountain lion out Jack Creek except for us.
Right.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You ever see Luna the Pantera on
No.
Instagram? Oh, dude. It's this Russian chick. She like found a panther out in the woods.
Oh yeah.
And it was like buried in snow, and she like saved it and then like nursed it to health. And like and now it's like her pet, and she has a Rottweiler, and the panther and the Rottweiler are like best friends.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know at zoos with cheetahs they put dogs in the exhibit because like they get along really well, and cheetahs are like pack animals. So if they don't have another cheetah, they put dogs in there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
That'd be crazy to just like have a giant cat.
Bro, she's super sweet. It's crazy. Like, you would not believe it.
Yeah, I bet she's very protective of like her owner, but you piss her off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't call her back. You have a cougar or a puma at the door. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you can get like the Maine Coons. Those are cool. They're like big cats, but that's like obviously not the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. If you could have an exotic animal, what would you get?
Dude, I've always wanted a squirrel. I know it's not very exotic, but
I don't know if that's exotic.
It's not exotic, but like, I mean, if you're just asking weird pets that I would want, a squirrel is definitely what I would want.
You gotta have some trees in your house. Gotta have nuts around.
Exotic. I don't know. I mean, yeah, probably some kind of big cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up around some falconers, like in Idaho. They were falconers, and they would like you could just like they called to their birds and just like land. It's so sick. Like that would be cool.
That's fucking wild.
And they hunt with them, but the thing about falcons is they will fly away.
Yeah,
like you'll be like go, and then they'll just keep going.
Yeah,
they're free spirits. But you can sell them to the Persians. This one guy, he would train his bird. That's what he did for a living. He trained birds and hunting birds, and then he sold them to Persians because they loved their animal so much.
nice.
Yeah, I mean that's a cool. Yeah, he brought over like a baby falcon one time. It was really cool. It was like, yeah, it was so crazy. It looked like a baby dinosaur, and it's a good way to hunt because like they fly above and they can like see everything in the fields and stuff when they dive down. Yeah, I like the falcons. They're cool. Yeah, are you a traveler at all?
I mean, I've never been outside of the country.
Oh, really?
I would like to.
Yeah, you seem like the type that would enjoy
For sure.
it.
It's just a lot of money. I mean, I've traveled all over the United States.
Yeah.
I've been to a bunch of national parks. I've been to a bunch of comedy clubs across the country. So mostly just domestic traveling. Yeah.
Yeah, you seem like you'd like it. I mean, anyone who's like an adventurer who likes psychedelics usually likes to travel, but I get it. It's so expensive. You could fly to Mexico City. That's pretty cheap from here. And it's cheap when you get there. I love Mexico City.
Nice.
And the food's so good. Like real Mexican food.
Yeah.
And you can get like steaks for $20 at like a nice restaurant. Yeah.
Hell
The US is expensive. You go outside of the US and you realize how far the dollar will take you.
For sure.
Like if you're in Vietnam, getting there is expensive, but you can get full meals and like housing and stuff for $20 a day. Like it's crazy. Like you could.
How much is a flight?
The flight would be like $1,200.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why you gotta get the credit card and rack up the and then pay for the flight with the points. Yeah.
Or just not pay the credit card.
Or just not play.
That's
where everybody's doing it. Me too. It's like literally impossible to not have like any sort of debt in America.
Yeah.
And but they do it on purpose. It's so fucked. Yeah, they just crank up your debt and make you pay for healthcare. And then we're like, look at those guys in the system.
You just don't, that's the trick too. You just don't pay the bills.
Yeah,
pay the medical
bills. Yeah, that's true.
They can't refuse you service if you need it.
Yeah, I know. Without insurance, I had insurance, but my back surgery would have cost $800,000.
Jesus Christ!
I know, so fucked.
That's wild.
That's what it costs for a new spine, apparently.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I mean, that would suck. I first moved to Denver and I immediately had to get that. So like really fucked my system up for a while. Yeah. But I'm like healthy now, so
nice.
That's good.
That's good.
It was a good arc, and it needed to happen because it brought me to DMT. Look, no, I'm not even joking.
I've never taken DMT.
I didn't take NM DMT, which is like the Rogan DMT, which is like alien DMT, whatever. I took 5-MeO.
Okay.
Which is like white out, like you feel like connected to everything.
Okay.
It was 15 minutes. It was crazy.
Did it feel like an eternity?
You are literally like not even there, which is hard.
It's like explain. Not you.
It's like, well, it's not like you change, but it's like you become one with the universe, like completely.
Yeah.
To where it's like you don't even have like a conscience. Like you can't even like, think about reality.
That's fucking wild.
It was so, and you like feel really good.
Yeah.
You like, it's like the most euphoric feeling, and like everything makes sense, and you're just in this like state of like everything makes sense, and you're like, oh my god, and like everything is connected.
But then you can't take the answer with you back.
But you can't take the answer back. So then you come out and you're like, I don't know, it just happened, but it was cool. Yeah. That's pretty much it. And I did it in Mexico. And there was like this beautiful Australian woman was one of my shamans, and this like ancient Mayan like shaman guy. And they just came out and like looked at him, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that was crazy. I did it 3 times in 2 days. Damn. And it was
Yeah. I heard you talking about this with Cameron.
Yeah. And it was it was so awesome. I mean, I would not advise it for an unexperienced explorer.
For sure.
Or an open mind.
Yeah.
But if you're good with like seeing everything about reality, it's awesome.
The only thing with that is like I've heard a lot of people talk about DMT and say like it felt like an eternity. It felt like years, and it's like,
well, I think the other one
that's fucking terrifying.
I think NMDMT, which is where you can like you're still there a little bit,
Mhm.
so you're like processing it. I was not even processing.
Okay.
And mine was like you needed an intention, and my intention was like I want to appreciate life more.
Mhm.
So to do that, it took away everything. It brought me to like the point of nothingness.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, it's nice to have a body. Like I literally came out and I was just like rubbing myself. I was like, you know, slapping myself in the face because I was like, yeah, I'm like here again, you know. Yeah, it's intense. I'll probably do the other one eventually when it's the right time. And you know, I'm all about learning the truths of the world and the universe, and that'll tell you for sure. Psychedelics will tell you the truth.
You ever take like any research chemicals?
No.
I the first time I thought I was taking acid, I was in high school.
Uh-huh.
I took NBOME.
I don't know what that is.
It's just like you can buy it online.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
I also discovered Reggie Watts that night too. I just
nice. From Montana.
Hell yeah. Just imagine discovering Reggie Watts on a psychedelic that's you've never taken acid, so you can't even compare. On a psychedelic that's weirder than mushrooms. I was really like.
That's crazy.
He's doing that with his mouth. Oh my god.
He has so many keyboards. Yeah. Well, Reggie Watts, Montana legend.
Hell yeah.
He would always come to the club. He would like headline the comedy fest and stuff. Yeah. He comes back. Him and Chris Fairbanks, they were like too.
We're trying to get him at DCU.
Yeah?
Yeah, that would be so fucking sick.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he seems like it. I don't know.
Like one time I was just walking down the street in Missoula, and he was walking back.
Mhm.
He obviously, I didn't even say anything to him, and he obviously has no idea who I am, and he was just like, I hope you're having a good night. I was like, all right, hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I mean, he's like a good person, I think. Yeah, which you know, sometimes in comedy you don't find that all the time.
For sure.
Yeah,
I haven't had a lot of bad experiences with comedians.
Really?
I got to meet a lot of like my favorites at Comedy Works. The one person who was not chill was Tom Segura.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he like made a big deal about like we would always take like a staff photo after the show on the stage, and he made like a really big deal about it. And he got like he talked to Wendy, and Wendy said like we couldn't do that anymore. We couldn't take any more staff photos with comedians from that point.
Weird.
He just like, I mean,
he does seem a little pretentious.
Yeah, he just did not like. He didn't say anything shitty to anybody.
Yeah,
he just like wasn't chill.
I'm better than you. Yeah. I mean, clearly he's going through something, you know. Yeah. I mean, I can see that. I've heard Tim Dillon is really nice.
Yeah,
who I like a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I never met him. I've seen him, but
yeah, I like his rants. They're so funny.
Yeah,
and he's a good person for like America, because like he really like says what he thinks. You know?
For sure.
Yeah, I haven't had really any trouble. I mean, I've had some people who thought they were big dogs, but I'm like, at the end of the day, like comedy, you're not even really a big dog. You're a comedian. Yeah. But we can wrap up there. That was an hour.
Hell yeah.
That was quick and easy. Like and subscribe. Follow Dave on the Instagram.
At Dave.Neering.
Dave.Neering.
On Instagram.
And definitely check out the DCU, Denver Comedy Underground. It's a great club in downtown Denver. Yeah, thanks for listening.
Cool deal.